My name is Megan Riaz, and I'm the Development Director at East Texas Cornerstone Assistance Network. Cornerstone is a nonprofit organization here in Tyler, and our main goal is to transform the lives of those in poverty. So we work with the people on the very high end of poverty, and they have to be referred to us through a partner organization, whether it's a church or another nonprofit or a business, and we can offer immediate employment to them, job training, mentorship, counseling. We really just try to meet their needs.
What can you tell us about the history of Cornerstone and kind of how it got started as a ministry?
Sure. So Cornerstone was actually formed through Green Acres Baptist Church, and it was a previous ministry called Good Samaritan. And that program was really just not working. It was about just giving handouts. So people would come to us, we had a soup kitchen, and we would give them clothing and we would help them with their bills, but there wasn't any requirement from the individual to do anything for themselves. And so that program ended, and the church came together with the missions, and they wanted to do something that would actually help people get out of poverty. And that's when Cornerstone Assistance Network was formed. So our building is an old church that Green Acres purchased, and so part of the building is a thrift store that works to fund our programs. So people can donate merchandise to the thrift store, it funds our programs, and the store works as a place for our clients to work at. So that they come to us and they need to work that day, they can help sort the merchandise, they can go work in the store.
It sounds like a ministry that's really about meeting people where they are and getting them through a difficult period of time rather than just a handout or something that helps them once.
For sure. We want to work with those people who really want to change their lives. So it's really important to us to help people help themselves. And we believe that concept has the power to really change their lives. We've seen it through different clients that come in. We had a client that came in this past Christmas, and he shopped in our store, and we have gently used our new toys that are donated to us, and we sell them for a fraction of the price. And I believe he was able to come into the store and he did all of his Christmas shopping for about $23.
Wow.
And so he just demanded in the store to speak to someone who was in charge. And so at first, they didn't know if he was upset or what was going on. And our program director went out to speak with him. And when he met him, the man just started crying. And he said, "Thank you so much for giving me the ability to provide for my family." He said, "My kids are going to know that their dad provided Christmas and their dad provided a Christmas meal for them."
Wow.
And so we just think it's really important for people to be able to have that dignity, to be able to come in and say, "Hey, I am in need. This is my situation, but I want to do something." And that really it empowers them, and it helps them move forward.
In our business, we talk a lot about purpose. So tell us a little bit more about the purpose for Cornerstone as you see it.
Sure. So I see the purpose at Cornerstone as really just to change people's lives. There's so many people in Tyler that need help, and they can come to us and they can get the help that they need, the temporary help that they need, and then they move on to be a contributing member of the community.
So what is your life purpose?
What comes to mind for me is just my role as a mom. I have two sons, 11 and 8, and I would say my main life purpose is to be a good role model for them and to raise them to be godly men. I left a corporate job to come to Cornerstone, and it's whatever I do with my work, I want it to be fulfilling, I want it to be rewarding, and I want it to be impactful. And so I'm really thankful that I made that decision, because I can see every day the work that we do is impactful and it's making a difference. And so that's very, very important to me. And
how can people get involved if they want to support it or donate?
If you want to become involved with us and help with our ministry, there's a few ways to do that. Obviously, donations, either monetary donations or donating to our store. We have a store in Tyler and we have a store in Lindale that's been open for about a year. So any kind of clothing, furniture, appliances, anything that when you're cleaning out, just think of us. We'll even come pick it up. And volunteering, we always have needs for volunteers. So if you would like to volunteer, you can go to our website. It's www.etcornerstone.org.